Hello everybody, and this is my latest vlog. It is Sunday the 20th of June 2021. It's very cold here, but I will get going. First of all, I need to make an apology. In my last vlog of the 6th of June, there was one of the topics was about the BBC and whether it was going to be closed down because of the fallout from the Martin Bashir interview with Princess Diana. And a number of you have come back to me. Let's see, who have there been? I'll just name three. Who is it? There's Jenny from Edinburgh, Maya from Bristol, and Dudley from London. They've contacted me to say that they thought my comments were misleading and factually incorrect. And they saying that there were not statements showing payments for Diana's interview, because apparently that's what I said. So I didn't think I said that, but these things are unscripted. So I went and reviewed, and I'm going to quote to you now what I actually said, and it is Bashir arranged for a number of false bank statements to be available to show Princess Diana's brother, the Earl Spencer, and to give Earl Spencer the opinion there would be interest in, and of course substantial money, if Diana did an interview. That's what I said. I didn't say that the bank statements showed money for Diana in the interview, and all I can say is the bank statements are readily available online, so you can go and hunt for them if you wish. What I will admit to is that maybe my use of language was a bit sloppy and could lead to some people thinking I said something that I actually didn't. But there we go. As I say, these things are not scripted. The only notes I make really are the questions asked and who asked them. And then what I do, sorry, I've got a fly in my eye there. Then what I do, I just press the go button and let my mouth move and just see what falls out. So with that in mind, let's have a look at some of the other questions that have been asked. Bosler and Barmer from Leicester. What is your opinion about the government cutting the budget for international aid? Oh yes, this has caused a bit of a hoo-ha amongst people. Personally, I think cutting the aid is the wrong thing to do. But put that to one side. People talk about the percentage, cutting from 7%, I think, to 5%, and people refer to the gross domestic product. And it's actually wrong, it's the net. If you look at the Financial Times and the other substantial outlets, they will let you know it's the net income. And as is a percentage, the actual physical amount of cash will change from year to year, depending on our economic status at the time. And of course, over the last 18 months or so, the net income, or even the GDP has fallen quite tremendously because of the state of our economy, and it's the state of everybody's economy. So it's a percentage. So it's going to be physically a less amount anyway. So I don't really why it had to be announced needs to cut a further 2%. My personal feelings are, what is the money being spent on? And for those of you who know me, I do support and get involved with all sorts of organisations that do physical good to help people internationally. And by that, I mean they physically go out and they'll build a school, or they'll build some sort of well or water system so there's fresh water. And that sort of thing I support tremendously. Giving cash to any regime in some countries, I think, is a total waste of time and should be stopped. I hope that's answered that question, Boz and Balmer. Right, next. Linda and Scott from Wendover. Do you think it's right football supporters are allowed to attend matches with total disregard of social distancing? Well, of course, with the Euros going on, we all saw it, particularly recently. Scotland, we had all the Scottish fans coming down to London, revelling in the streets and having a whale of a time. And it did cross my mind, it was very bizarre that what alcohol does to people, and these people jumping into each other's arms, kissing, hugging. No social distancing at all. But I will add to that we know that this is part of an experiment the government is doing, allowing crowds of a certain extent to attend certain things, just to see how the vaccine is working and how the spread of the virus is continuing. Good, bad idea? I think at a certain point there has to be some sort of experimentation, and hopefully it's not too disastrous. Hope that's answered that. And then finally today, Joe from Canberra in Australia. Is it true you are a lord? Well, what I will say, read my book. My Dalek has a puncture. I will tell you, I have a courtesy title, and it will explain to you how I have that. But also, coincidentally, I can say that I don't turn 60 until this year, but somebody thought I turned 60 last year, and as a present, they bought me a lordship from the Principality of Sealand. All very nice. So I have a certificate somewhere to say I'm Lord Fisher-Becker of the Principality of Sealand. But also, some of you will know, I am a co-host of a fantastic show called the No Name Trivia Show. And it's based in Australia, but it's transmitted worldwide. And one of our sponsors is the Highland Titles Limited, and they they've offered us titles to hand out to people, and they also offered me and Joseph McGrail Baytup and Paul Boltwood, who are the other hosts of the show. We have our own titles, and the Highland Titles comes with a bit of land as well. So not only am I a Viscount of William and Monner, I am Lord Fisher-Becker of Sealand, and I am also Lord Fisher-Becker of Glencoe. And right behind me here, you can see there's the certificate hanging on my ego wall. I'm not sure why that was interest for you, Joe, but there you go. But it's all a hoot. Thank you to everybody who's expressed an interest. I'm hopefully it'll get me a table at the Ivy. Otherwise, all these titles probably been very little. Anyway, that's it for today. I shall move on, and I shall be rummaging through all your questions. Please send them in, and as with this video, if I have made a mistake or said something you think is incorrect, I'm more than happy to address it and apologise. So until July, goodbye.